Cutting board recipes.
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. This is What's Up Wednesday.
What up?
And today we are doing another cutting board recipe. Now, y'all, this recipe I'm doing today, I have made it before. And
What is it?
it is Mama Evelyne's peanut butter icing.
Oh,
Piggy's had it before, he knows.
oh yeah.
Now, y'all, before I get the recipe, I got to tell a little bit about this. The first time I had this was at my mama's 60th birthday party. Now, because my mom was turning 60, I threw her a big birthday party, invited friends and family. I think there were like 20 some odd people in and out that day. And Mama Evelyne's daughter, Georgette, who is my friend of the heart, my sister of the heart, she helped me cook everything. And Mama Evelyne made what we just call it peanut butter cake. It is a yellow cake with peanut butter icing. And it's basically any boxed yellow cake mix you want to use with peanut butter icing.
Yeah.
And I remember my uncle, my mom's brother, older brother, making the comment. He said, "I don't know who made this cake, but it reminds me of my mama's cake," which would be my granny. And so my granny obviously had made, cakes with peanut butter icing before. And that was at the same time that my uncle complimented my macaroni and cheese, saying it reminded him of my grandmother's. So there was a lot of things there that day that reminded my uncle of my grandmother's cooking. Well, I got this recipe from Mama Evelyne. I have used it on homemade white cake, boxed yellow cake, and homemade oatmeal cake. Now, because it is peanut butter icing, I guarantee you it will taste great on a chocolate cake. So, any kind of cake mix that would, or flavor that you think would go good with peanut butter, like maybe a banana cake. If you find a banana cake mix, you want to do it, try it with peanut butter icing. Peanut butter and banana go great together. Perfect. But this is the recipe. Alright, so the ingredients for the Mama Evelyne's peanut butter icing, or peanut butter icing, whichever one you want to call it. 1 cup of granulated sugar. 1/2 cup of milk. You can use whole milk, lactose-free milk, evaporated milk, possibly 2% milk, 1% milk, whatever you want to use. I would suggest whole milk, lactose-free whole milk, or evaporated milk. One of those three. And if you use evaporated milk, remember to use 1 can of evaporated milk to 1 can of water to make sure you have the correct ratio to reconstitute that, okay? Also, it calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3 large heaping tablespoons of peanut butter. Right. So in a medium to large saucepan, you want to combine together the sugar, the milk, and the vanilla extract. You want to bring the mixture to a rolling boil and cook for 5 minutes. Now I would say probably put this on about medium heat so that you don't burn it, and bring it to a rolling boil over medium heat. Okay, after the cook for 5 minutes, remove the sugar and milk mixture from the heat and immediately stir in the peanut butter. Okay, now it's going to be a little bit on the runny side, and that's what you want. Once you get the peanut butter stirred in, you want to pour the icing over your cake. Whatever cake you use, whether it's yellow cake, white cake, chocolate cake, and or a oatmeal cake. Pour it over. Okay? And once you get it poured over the cake, you will you might want to smooth the icing out over the cake just to make sure the whole cake is covered. And then you'll either serve immediately and have a very soft, kind of runny peanut butter icing, or you can put the cake in the refrigerator, and then you will have more of a fudgy, peanut butter fudge consistency topping or icing to the cake once it hardens a little. So it's either way you want to do it. I will say that even if the cake sits out on the counter and it's covered, the icing will slightly harden. It won't be completely hard like fudge, but it won't be runny. It'll have like a spreadable icing consistency like you would get out of a store-bought frosting. Okay? Now that is my peanut butter icing recipe. Most recipes that I do on my cutting board recipes, I've never made. Like I said, this one I have made, and it is delicious. It tastes so similar to peanut butter fudge. And Piggy's already shaking his head, yeah.
Oh.
It's not as sweet as peanut butter fudge, but it is really good. And if you keep cooking it longer than the 5 minutes, if you cook it to like the hardball stage, as you would in in candies, it would actually probably turn into peanut butter fudge. But y'all, if y'all like peanut butter, you got to try this recipe. That's all I'm telling you. This is one of the best homemade icing recipes I've ever tried. And like I said, I have an oatmeal cake recipe that calls for a coconut frosting. And even though it's good with the coconut frosting, I prefer using the peanut butter icing on my oatmeal cake. Again, it is extremely good on yellow cake, whether it's a store-bought cake mix or homemade cake, whatever. White cakes, it's good on white cake. Again, store-bought, homemade, whatever. And I've never had it on chocolate cake, but I love the combination of peanut butter and chocolate, so I guarantee it would be great and amazing on a chocolate cake, even a devil's food cake, I'm pretty sure.
That'd be one she'll have to eat on her own.
Yeah, well, I probably won't ever do that one, but if y'all do happen to make this recipe, and if you do put it on a chocolate cake, let me know how you like it.
Not saying that I wouldn't want it, not saying that I wouldn't love it, but I want to be around longer than the next 24 hours after that.
Right. So, I hope y'all enjoy the recipe. I hope you try the recipe. I will be putting the recipe here on the screen somewhere, whether it's over the video or after the video, I don't know, but I will put the recipe in its entirety here on the video so that you'll have it. So
Trust me, y'all try it, you will not be sorry.
That's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.